Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Your humble host, Old Ryan Rising, speaking here. Today, it seems like Mapfinger has seen the light. They have re-released their 0.3.4.0 and in number 2 variation for experimental use. And it seems like they're listening to the old man's feedback along with many others that we should have our unlimited funds, basically unlimited funds and cash and vendors back to try that. But what we're going to do first this morning is, since they released this in the dead of the night, we're going to go over this deep dive a little bit into the patch and the makings of Winds of War trailer, and then we'll jump right on into gameplay. We may take a small break while I upgrade from 577.00 to 577.88, which is the newest game ready driver. I'm on the newest studio driver. Just as a reminder, all of my footage for now will be 4K quality, mostly epic, DLSS 4 with the newest transformer model force, which is 310.3.0. Going forward, you're only seeing it in 1440p on stream, but going forward, I think we may try to bump that up to a true 4K. We may do some testing this afternoon, and we may test on 577.88. But without further ado, let's see what they had to say about their patch, the upcoming I think it's 0.3.5.0, and what we have to come. We got two of them. I like this guy and I like this guy. I'm assuming the same guy is going to join here, and I can't say I'm as much of a fan. He seems to come off a little abrasive, and it may just be a me thing, but a little elitist. But not this guy. This guy seems awesome, and let's just say this is one of the reasons why I support this game as much as I do. Community first. And whether these people intended it to be that way or not, one thing that I've noticed since returning to gaming, no community, in my opinion, is as shepherding, forgiving, thoughtful, and helpful as this community for Gray Zone Warfare. And isn't it ironic that their moniker's community first? So maybe it's a trickle-down effect. I don't know. But I'll stop talking for a minute and let's hear what they got to say.
All right, guys. Welcome everyone to the Gray Zone Warfare dev stream. This is me, Jakub, your community manager, joined by Jacek.
Hey.
And we don't have any technical issues whatsoever. Everything is working just fine.
For now,
guys,
they usually do.
A bit of
no problem.
Something like
I ain't judging. I used to have the job.
Happen today. Today we're going to be talking
Things
about
happen.
the upcoming patch 034, very important patch, which is going to introduce a bunch of really cool new changes. We're also going to be talking about
just checking the stream right quick
that are coming after that, which are introducing even more substantial changes than the 034. And what we're going to do after is we have a very special guest, Jimmy, who's over there walking. He's a little bit nervous, but he has something really cool to reveal and share. He is the guy, the responsible person for the Winds of War trailer and for the Night Ops trailer and for the the launch trailer as well. So like, this is the guy who's making all the really cool videos, and he is going to walk you through what this process is like. You know, it's not going to be just like, hey, we sit down and we make this. He's going to actually show you all the little phases. Thanks for being a cool sidekick. We're going to
the lag is not on my end, just FYI.
Of these trailers, and we're going to
I got a gigabit per second down and no fiber.
Goes into it, and what to expect. I think that we're still lagging. I see a little bit, but
they mentioned it.
It's not that important.
Just letting you guys know.
Yeah, exactly.
Letting the rising community know.
We're continuing. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, let's go to it. No, take a breather, calm down.
Yeah. The technical issues, kind of offset me a little bit. But okay. And important part in the second half of the stream, starting in approximately 50 minutes, we're going to have a really cool event. This is an event on a custom server, which Ty, who is our community leader and community game master, he's going to be running. He's going to be joining us, so we're going to be talking about it, and also we're going to be playing against you guys. So if you want to play against us, we are going to be sharing a code and you will use this code to join us. We will also share with you the exact steps how to join this game and how to, you know, play with us. So this time around,
Hey, you guys can call this a gimmick if you want to, but I love that
so
they're
that's
doing this,
the
that they
intro.
continue to do this.
Now, I also wanted to do the whatever. We have some yapping to do still.
Yes.
Before we dive into the patch 034.
Well, if you stick around this channel
is,
long, you can't hold yapping against
China
nobody.
Joy. We have advertised number of times in the past that we would be at China Joy. China Joy, I believe, is in Shanghai.
In Shanghai,
China.
yes.
And we have sent a representative there. Philip, our brand manager, is there on site, and we actually have a live call connecting us with Philip. Can we hear Philip? Oh yeah. Oh, the time difference. That's the joke.
You fucker. Yeah.
That's the joke. I hope that he's getting some rest. It was a long
I
travel.
hate you so much.
Yeah, I like. I told you I prepared some.
TCL, they make some pretty good TVs. I've used them before for the money.
Your reactions. Okay, so
Right.
China. This is Philip.
Good knitness. Good knits.
If you guys, I don't suspect that you guys
Quantum
are
dot.
in Shanghai at China Joy. of
Good
course,
game
but
modes.
if you are, come say hi to Philip. You know, shake his hand,
Yeah.
whatever. Just
Talk
let-
about the game.
talk about the game. He's a really nice guy, and
Yeah,
he
look
will
at him.
surely
He's
be-
such a nice guy.
Okay, so that's only one event that we should advertise.
couldn't see
The
him.
second
Something was
event that we're
distracting
going to
me.
be attending is Gamescom. Gamescom is in 3 weeks,
Yeah, it's a big one.
and we actually have like a little look, a little sneak peek at what our booth is going to look like. We also have the exact location where you will be able to find us. Well, you will be able to find us if you have the appropriate tickets, because we're going to be in the B2B section. So, and also a little special invitation. We are still preparing like a community meetup. We just don't know where and when exactly it's going to happen. So we're going to share that with you on our socials. So if you're in Cologne at that time,
Yeah, last year, everybody was wondering about. So, like, if you catch us, say hi. We appreciate you guys, and we're glad to talk about the game. So,
Make sure I'm in
meet
full
us, don't be
1440p.
shy, take photos. I don't know.
well, yes. And this community meetup that is going to happen is that's going to be that's not going to be super official. We're just going to hang out, probably, you know, drink some German beer and chat about the game. So that's what to expect there. I really quickly want to mention also really good news for all of you guys that are, you know, rooting for us and everything. We have hired some really interesting people
yes.
that are coming to join the team, and I just want to name the positions, not necessarily.
Honestly,
the people.
that's
We're going to bring
scary.
in the people, you know, so that you can meet them and everything, but the positions.
I like
because
who we
these
already
positions are going to
have.
tell us
I
more
mean, you know, I'm an
about
old man.
what
I'm
we're trying to
I'm a
do.
curmudgeon,
So
right?
we have hired a senior render programmer, super useful.
Yes.
Senior gameplay programmer, that's recently joined us
Yeah,
actually.
extremely useful.
Yes, senior game designer that. Was
How's
supposed
audio
to join
mix,
us already,
guys?
but
I feel like my
hasn't
mic's just
yet.
a hair
There are
hot.
some visas
Turn it down just a
sorting out
bit.
still need doing. Data analyst joined us recently as well. But
And
this
this
is the important part.
Data analysis is actually cool because now we can see everything and improve based on your actual experience.
Exactly. We have heat maps and everything. We
Yeah.
know where the action is. The level designers can also tweak things a little bit to spread it around.
It
you know,
helps
just
us in QA to see what you've done before you crashed or had an issue, so we can easily replicate it. It's
Yeah. So all good news, but the best news is we have hired 2 senior AI programmers to help Mara, you know, because
2 senior AI programmers, so
we
our
have a big
enemies
ambition, and we
from
realize that
PvE
you
are about
guys
to get a little better,
complaining
right?
about the AI a lot, you know, still, even though that there have been, and we will talk about some really cool improvements to AI.
Rising loves
this is
his
a
community.
Very much needed reinforcements.
My
that are coming.
community comes first as well.
And final thing before we dive into the patch 034 is a request for all of you guys and all of your guys' friends and family and everything. We are almost there. We are almost at 70% review score of Gray Zone Warfare. So please help us.
You're
get
headed in the right
over-
way, guys.
Help us get into the blue numbers.
Yeah.
Basically,
Even
you know?
listening
Just 2%
to
for crying out loud, we can do it.
us
you
not
know? Like,
liking
the
that
game
you
is currently
limited
in a
our
relatively
our
good
patch
state, so
availability.
now is the time, you know. So if you do,
You
have a
listen to
friend
it,
who
we
enjoys
released the
game,
patch with
hasn't written
full
a review
vendors,
yet,
full stash, full
If we
everything.
didn't convince you yet, we will convince you until the
Much
end
love,
of the first
Matchmaker.
part of the stream, I'm sure. Because patches that are coming are super cool.
That is true, and a perfect segue also.
I can't
Let me
wait
just,
to
before we dive into that, let me
3.4
just,
is mainline
say hi
because
to, some people.
I felt like it was
Rick
a
is in the
step
chat.
back when I
Hey,
quit
Rick,
playing the beta and
Valkyrie
went
is
back
here,
to
our
mainline.
lovely moderator.
I saw Yoda.
Wifik is also here, another crazy Spaniard.
And that's how you
great
know it was a good
streamer.
patch.
BX is here, Jonathan O'Neill is here. All the cool guys are here. It's great to have you guys. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. Veronica is
Ricky is here.
Veronica is monitoring this the chat, and she's like, you know, siphoning all the questions into a doc that I have here, and I can check if there are any cool questions.
That can't be overstated. When I reverted to 0.3.3.0 and played, not only did I have some instability I didn't have, it felt like a step back. That's a good patch.
When can we put a Spectre on MP7? Okay, I don't know. So let's
My
move away
buddies
from the
rap about
question
that all
for
the
now.
time. It's
We
funny.
don't have any game designers
don't run
here
that
today,
gun,
so,
but yeah.
sorry about not being able to
I'll make
answer all
a
your
short
questions.
barrel M4 and run that.
The big topic, patch 034.
Yes.
Oh shit, we still should advertise gzwevents.com. This
Oh yeah, this
is
right.
this is the thing. This
I
is
like how they're about as organized as the old man
there.
is.
Way! Go there, please, because this is a place where you guys can learn all there is to learn about the community events. Yes? Get out of here. No, the other side. Oh, you did it on purpose. Come on. All right. Community events happen weekly, organized by our community game masters, Altair, Infinity SWAT, Tai, and now newly also DG and Farmer. So
Oh,
yeah, they got promoted,
Cool.
believe it or not. All right. And now the advertised topic, patch 034.
034.
034. Okay, so a little story at the beginning. We had an experimental earlier
This week ended on Monday.
and yeah, we shut it down basically.
Yes.
And we shut it down for a very good reason. There was a
Issue with Scala that the vegetation was disappearing. We thought we fixed it. Unfortunately, no. So we worked as hard as possibly to try and figure it out. We wanted to launch experimental again today, but we figured out again that it didn't work. So
Tomorrow.
we fixed it again, and now we're launching experimental tomorrow.
Which is
The
today.
hour
and
we
it's
hope
up.
to be 2 p.m. for you guys, 1 p.m. for us.
wait, they are all over the globe. Like
Ah,
what do you
right.
mean?
I forgot about that. That there are time zones useless.
Yeah.
But we're gonna launch experimental tomorrow, so please join us. It's a really
The
rare
experimental
issue
is
that,
up for
we're
North
hunting.
America,
It's
at
the
least.
disappearing vegetation, and it's really terrible because it gives you advantage
yeah.
in PvP.
Yeah.
So please join us tomorrow on experimental. We want you, and yeah, tomorrow you will get.
That's
of
another
course,
reason
the
they
news
opened
on
the cache
Discord,
up. They wanted some
social media,
PvP. I'm gonna do
whatever.
it. I'll go to
Please
PvP
do.
when we play.
Yeah. You know, like we're organizing the feedback from the experimentals usually on Discord, but there's also like a form that you fill out, you know, and everything. So you will find all the details on our Discord, which is like discord.gg/GrayZoneWarfare. So join the community. We're all there.
Yes.
All right. So what is this patch about?
Yes.
This patch introduces a bunch of really cool improvements and fixes. Let me just, we're going to go through the patch notes here and tell you a little bit, you know, like to certain points, a little bit more, so you know what our thinking is behind this and how it's going to affect you, the player. Yeah. So first, we're going to be improving the clarity of notification messages
Grandson.
when logging out of the server. And you're in the friendly area. That means if you're a cop, in the cop, for example, and you're logging out, you are going to be much better notified about the fact that you are either in the safe zone or not. What
Yes.
happened, unfortunately, was that people thought that they are in the safe zone and logged out and lost all their gear. You know,
Oh,
and then
God,
we
yeah, that
can't
would-
hear the rest of it. You know, like
That'd be rough.
So
Yeah,
this should help.
this should help.
Already see what I like. Boosted the drop kit rate of keys and
Now
nerth.
it's fixed.
Thank you for that. All right, so
If I risk going in there, I wanna get
You
something.
guys have been complaining about quite a lot are the keys and the key drop rates, especially the keys for the Fort Nerith. We are addressing that in patch 034. We're boosting the drop rate of keys
Yes.
from for Fort Nerith, all these different places. We're also going to be. This is with a little disclaimer.
Yeah, this is very important. We really try to fix this pesky issue, but it's coming back. And it's because the weather schedule that we did is, I think, for like 40 or some tremendous amount of hours, and it's really hard to test it. So we think we finally fixed the weather schedule, and you should have less rain.
Big
But
thumbs up.
don't quote us on it, because we might have to tweak it. Like,
long as you're
we've
working on it,
tested
guys.
but
Long
we
as you're
need
working
the
on it.
time to do the job, basically, and see if it over time it's working. 'Cause it
Absolutely,
takes
that's
9
all we can
hours
ask you to
verify the
do.
issue. It's annoying, and now we want to verify that it's 48, 60,
Yeah.
and so on.
All we can ask you to do, man, if you can just work on it. Appreciate you.
Yeah, this is obviously, also trying to address you guys that have been complaining about the fact that it's raining quite a lot and it's constantly like forecast and everything, So what we're going to be doing is
It's a mood killer for me. I mean, I like it
Hopefully
now and
we'll
then,
have
and I
some
know
more
several of you
Yes,
out there do just actually enjoy it.
Some from time to time.
Each his own, it's fine with me.
Okay, and the last thing that I want to mention here is the really annoying thing that you guys have been complaining a lot about, and that is that we have removed the collisions from the wooden logs placed on the
In the
ground
initial
jungle.
beta
Yes.
patch,
Like,
it's fixed. It
those
works so
pesky
good.
little things.
Such a
There is
great
nothing more
improvement.
annoying than just where you're sprinting, you're in the heat of it, and all of a sudden
Thank
you
you,
get stuck on everything.
Madfinger.
Like probably the next step is removing the collisions also on some of the rocks, because those are also sometimes.
Nice.
But
Amen.
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. I don't want to promise anything, but this is hopefully.
That means they're at least working on it, right, guys? Oh, and by the way, can anybody tell that I improved my audio setup? I hope that you can.
Much appreciated change. Also,
Feedback,
addressing
please.
directly
Especially when we
your
start
guys'
playing after a
feedback.
while.
So thanks for
We're going to
providing-
play directly after this
Also, it
patch.
doesn't mean you will not use jump
Patch
anymore,
notes.
by the way. I see the comments. No.
No,
You will
that's
still
fine.
have some
Little ones.
foliage with collision, so you have jumped over it. But the annoying little shits of woods,
Yeah.
no more.
See, I like that dude, man. I like that
For
big
those
dude.
of you guys that follow our social media, and you have the social media right there on the
Bottom,
screen,
yeah.
follow it, because you will learn many things about the development. Like, for example,
While
the
you're
fact
at
that
it,
we are
follow
addressing
Man
the
Rising.
animations of jumping as well in the 04 update, and we have shared some things about that as well. So
Oh, it's amazing.
when it
Hey,
comes to
Chris.
jumping, this is a little tease, like.
Good morning,
my
dude.
quota for leaks for
They
today
re-released
is
the
met.
patch,
So,
and they listened.
we're going to be.
They
addressing that as
opened
well.
the
In
stash
terms of
back
world,
up.
there have been some changes.
Gave you the
about
money
for the
again.
world. As you can see, we
I'm
have
going
added some
straight to
vegetation
PvP
around
after this
the
patch.
EXPO landing zone.
It was just empty.
Well, also the reason is quite simple. We
After
want
these patch
you guys
notes,
to
anyway.
have an option
Morning to you too, man.
To maneuver as soon as you get out of the chopper and either hide or find some cover. So this is what we're trying to do as well. And something that we're constantly removing are the places where you get stuck in the world. So we
Obviously,
have,
they're just
removed a bunch of
working on
Yes.
things, man. They're just
All right.
saying
Gameplay
the
changes.
weather's not done, but they're working on the weather. They fix the logs, but they're working on the
You want to
rocks.
start?
It's a big deal,
Fixed an
man.
issue where
Just try.
last
We're
item
only asking you
randomly
to try.
disappeared when handing over a task item in specific tasks. Yes, we fixed those. Hopefully. But if if something happens, report.
I think we've
Now
had
our
that,
in-game
Chris.
feedback
I think we've had that.
form works, but it should be tip-top
Mm-hmm.
shape right now.
Yeah. The thing that I feel like many people
Oh,
found
absolutely.
infuriating was that when you're trying to find the password for the
I mean, you'd be
safe,
perfect
and then you
to
open the safe
carrying
and
the PvP from
behold,
my
there's
my
nothing
first
there.
real
That's very frustrating, right?
time in there,
The
not
thing-
just
the reason
in and
for that was
out.
that we reset the safes, but we didn't reset the loot in them.
Yes.
You know, so that's
All right,
that
so
is
they
being
reset the
addressed as
safes, but didn't reset the
And
loot.
might I just add, you will find some. Cool
Although, if
stuff
you
in the
recall,
safe,
Chris, you
actually.
did get loot out of a safe yesterday.
I will, speak about the main ones that I find.
Yeah,
And that we see all the time on social media and on Discord. That people are complaining about is that the vulture locations are now synced across the different servers. There were some issues there as well. I know that some of you guys are tracking where vulture is, so this should now be much easier. This is important. We have
Oh,
adjusted the
look,
vision
they
of
fixed
AI.
that. You're not supposed to be able to cap
Yeah.
That is the vision is now affected
Cap the
better
top by interacting with
by
flag
the
posts. That's
environments
fish.
and with the weather conditions. You have the
Fixed.
specifics.
Yeah, so
We had a little fun with that, didn't
we basically decreased the vision amount because before when we talk about AI has different values of vision during the night and whether or not they have flashlight. So when I talked to Mara, he decided to adjust the vision of AI during the night.
Yes, it was an
I
error, not
don't
a
want to lie
feature.
here, but from what I remember, it was 30 meters. With
Seems like
flashlight
it. I get you. I
and
get
around
both
20
sides.
meters
Yeah, I agree
without.
with you.
So it should be you no longer go
Look at
into the
this.
woods and get shot out of nowhere.
This
You basically
is
now
huge. These two.
will see him similar time basically.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is huge
And
for
this
us.
is, as I said at the beginning, that
Especially
we're
with
going to be talking
time-gated
about AI,
tasks.
This is not even
Both
the
of
time
these.
that we're going to be telling you about. So stay tuned, man.
I was biting my tongue to not. Thanks.
Oh yeah, this is also something
Look,
that was quite
huge.
annoying.
This
and
is
that when
huge.
you're trying to join the server and you see the weather forecast sometimes has not reflected the reality of the weather in.
Weather forecast is going to be accurate to join the server. Me and you will both use that, Chris. Yeah, you know how it is with AI, dude. They just see you before you see them. You ain't got nothing but some leaves between you. Y'all might be in trouble.
Inside the server, right?
Yeah, yes, Splints. That happens to us all the time. We'll think we're safe sliding the house.
This is part of the weather
Oh.
thingy as well, of the disclaimer part.
Okay, but I'm talking about more about the menu.
But you missed a very important one, adjusted the way sliding works.
Well, if I miss something, that's what you here for.
Yeah, that's why I'm now getting you.
So
Yeah, we did the sliding thing. It's really cool. You will
I mean,
die
they're cooking
less
so
when
far.
you get when you fall
Oh, yeah.
from the hills.
Oh, you
This
mean the
thing-
gravity one?
Yeah, he was
Sorry.
honestly 2 weeks I was hearing it from him. So we did this.
I'm
fix,
glad
and he
this
forgot
dude's
about it.
back.
All
I
right,
like
so
this
guys,
dude.
the
He's been
number one
missing from the
killer
last
in
two.
Lamang is
The guy that sat over
We all
here
know
with the
that.
dark hair?
And, we are now nerfing.
He's a
gravity
little
on him. That
abrasive,
doesn't
a little
mean that you guys
elitist
are going
to
be
me.
flying
It's
or
just my
jumping or
opinion.
anything, but that means that
This dude's
deaths
obviously
induced by
nice.
gravity
This
are
dude's
going to be
obviously
limited,
awesome.
Yes.
We are detecting when you're sliding down the hill, and it's not going to be as deadly.
No more pointlessly broken.
And I
legs.
read ahead just a little
Exactly,
bit.
you know.
New Unreal Engine
Okay,
5.6 features coming in.
Technical.
I assume,
and rendering. We have. Oh yeah, this is the issue with the super dark night. And by super
yes.
dark, I mean like the darkest it could be.
Okay, so it's not just me.
and
Thank God. I
bad part
thought
about
it was
this
just
is it
like maybe
affecting
he was
also
rubbing
when
me
you're
the wrong
aiming
way.
through the
Yeah, he
scopes,
seemed
right?
very
Yes,
arrogant.
everything was super dark, so that should be addressed as well.
And I hate
This
to
is the
say that
thing
about somebody.
is
I
going
hate
to
to.
help us quite a lot,
But after
that is
seeing him
that
twice, that's
we
just my
have
opinion.
recently talked about the fact that thanks to our analytics and Jonas, our analytics
Oh,
guy, what
we were
can
having that
currently
yesterday,
track
dude.
is
We
the
were
amount
just
of
crashing
people
out.
that change their settings in
And
the game
and the
or
day
not.
before you were crashing
Or
out.
not is unfortunately a majority.
Not our cards.
60%
Not
of
our
you guys that
cards.
never touch the graphical settings. That is crazy. I will just repeat
PC
that.
master race.
PC Master
Look,
Race.
look, medium or higher.
And what's happening is that right now, if you're a new player,
Okay,
or
this
after,
was
like, if you
happening to
come
me
back,
yesterday
the
after
game
we
is going to
reverted. Let me
detect-
pause this right here. If anybody comes along this was happening to me when I was running with Trampy and Chris yesterday into Sapphire. They were using, I assumed that Trampy had his turned down. I had mine one notch from Epic. And when I would look through my, like he was saying, don't use your NVGs, just use your scope. There's plenty of light. And I looked at my scope and I'm like, no, there's not. I can't see shit. It was this right here. My global illumination was turned up and I bet Trampy's wasn't. So I had, and actually Chris does a lot to tweak his system. I think he has a 4070 Super. I would just about bet he was at medium minimum. And I know I was at high and not Epic. So this was actually affecting me in 0.3.3.0 yesterday night and caused Chris to almost die and me to almost die because I couldn't see him through my scope when he could, and I couldn't quite see him in my NVGs. It's in that in-between time. So that's huge right there for me.
Your settings or your setup, your PC setup, and it is going to.
Well, I wasn't going to actually say you died on air, man. I wasn't going to out it. I was like almost died.
And this is very important if you're a current player. When you go to the graphical setting and press the yellow button,
seems mean to say you died.
To the default. Now the benchmark will run and also adjust the settings. So you can also use the benchmark for your PC if you don't know what's the best for you. You can do this.
All right. And
implemented
finally,
a benchmark, dude.
There are many things that we try to do to
oh my god,
RAM and
yes,
and stuff like that. So that is also naturally part of it. We have disabled the Nvidia reflex when using FSR frame generation to prevent possible crashes. We have disabled DLSS frame generation when using XESS or FSR upscalers. So there you have it. I hope that makes sense to some of you.
And then also thanks to
now, me and Chris are running the latest transformer model of DLSS 4. So this will hit us in a little bit different way, and also we're dialed in enough to know we're not going to be trying to use the reflex and FSR or frame generation and XCS. This is Intel. XCS is Intel. FSR is AMD. We wouldn't be hit with this as easily because we tweak, you know. But the average person, their average player, definitely could get into that. The default upscaler method to reflect the player's graphics card better. So that means they're going to try to detect your graphics card. This is all positive steps. Now, I think Chris does it too, but I force DLSS 4 transformer model, the newest one from a few weeks back, 310.3.0. And I do that with not just NVIDIA profile, but I think it's a GL NVIDIA Gloom.exe, which what that does is it forces your NVIDIA's override feature to use the newest transformer model instead of the older one. So even if you do it through the app as you're supposed to, you should be overriding to the newest transformer model, not the older one, after you use that program. And maybe I'll do a video about that later if that was confusing.
People in experimental, now we know that the RAM optimization
thanks, Chris. I appreciate you
was
dropping
successful
in, buddy.
this time, and we actually limited. Thanks again, Yoda and the technical group from our Discord.
By the way, Chris is on
Thank you.
You help us a lot because we are running
90.28.
our benchmarks, but it's
Developer driver.
it's limited specs.
He's on a 40 series where he can get smooth motion frames, which is like frame generation.
And verify everything.
So Nvidia did.
All right, so that's patch
Cost
034.
4,000 series of bone.
Repeat the important part, and that is that the experiment is once again starting tomorrow.
We want you.
Which is today.
For the
We're fixing to play it as soon as it's over.
And Yes, it's going to run over the weekend.
Yes,
Right?
until Monday.
Until Monday. So
Until
please help
Monday,
us
so
just
we got-
these
we
things
got
that we mentioned
firm-
here. Make sure that everything is in there.
We're going to spend $500,000
And,
between now and
yeah,
Monday.
if everything is
That's what he
alright,
just said.
We're gonna
Monday
release it sometimes the week.
Yeah, if
That's what it
everything is
means for
alright
the
Monday,
Old Man
if
Rising
not,
channel. We're going to spend $500,000, do some PvP, go in the Nerith.
That was patch 034.
We've been playing.
Now on to patch 035, which is the big one, you know.
It is a
Here we
big one.
go.
This is a
Here we
super
go.
important patch
Hard.
where
Hard.
Can I start with before the list?
Thanks, man.
with one
Finger.
thing?
Thanks.
So we hear you guys that there is a lot of crashes. So in the efforts of that, we started a thing called GPU Crash Hunt, which basically means that everybody in our company, after leaving a work, leave PC going on with our games. We detect crashes, we fix them, and then we detect them, we try to figure them out, and hopefully fix them. So
Reverse
we
engineering
will
why
take our
crash.
sweet time with 0.3.5.0 because we want to fix as many crashes as humanly possible before we will send it to you. And now to you, Kuba.
That basically means it could be a
AI
little delay.
changes. So this patch is going to be essentially two major things apart from what you just said are going to be present in this patch. First,
I love it when
first
this
one
guy's
is going to
here.
be changes to AI, specifically to how
And this guy's a good
AI
front
is
mind, too.
aiming. Mara took this upon himself to completely revamp how this is going to work. So hopefully it's going to be super cool.
I already played with the new AI. It's
Yeah.
really cool. Now we're in the phase of balancing out a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I think you guys gonna like it.
So no more like snap.
No more
snapshots.
no more snapshot. The starter location are actually like doable
Snap
by
to shoot.
new players. They will not get one shot anymore by the basic AIs. The reaction time of theirs, the hiding system, all of the perception system, the perception during weather and like rain and
Yes.
storm and fog and night is just
Hey, JTN.
you know,
It's like
heaven and hell. You know.
Oh shit! Okay,
Absolutely
so
buying that
oversell it,
today.
please, because,
Absolutely.
you know, like this is very sensitive topic.
Just FYI,
but,
JTM.
yeah, you can
Absolutely.
expect some really important changes to AI.
After
We're,
this
of
stream,
course,
in
going to be
fact, after
collecting
this
all your
stream, I will
feedback, so
log
if
on
you
by
feel
that.
Like this is, you know,
Yes,
bad in
and
some
this is
way,
actually
so-
also with 3.5 where we're gonna go there. We Mara talked with us and he
It's hilarious.
requested to do a week-long, actually week, not 4 days long experimental.
yeah.
So keep your eyes open. I don't
Yes, and your
They
fingers
will be.
warmed up because you're going to be clicking quite a lot.
know. Yes,
Yes.
and your gear tidy, so you
Yes,
can
and
jump
your
in
gear will
action
be
very
tidy.
quickly.
So yeah, so AI that's going
I'm
to
at
be
43,
massive.
I think.
So that's why I'm saying that patch 035 is going to be a big one. But the other thing that is going to be big part of
No,
this
I'm getting
patch is an
I'm getting it.
upgrade of the entire engine.
Yes.
I bought
We're
the voice
working
mod
on
program.
it for some time now, and the goal with the upgrade of the engine is to reduce the amount of GPU crashes. So right now our top
They need them
one
all, Chris. That's the
10
answer. They
crash
need them all.
is all GPU crashes. We verified actually that most of the GPU crashes are caused by the outdated engine. So that's why now we made a big effort to step in and upgrade our Unreal. I don't know if we want to share the number because it's
5.6, Unreal
still
5.6.
discussed, but it's gonna be newer.
Okay, let's
Unreal
not.
5.6,
And
you can
let's
bet.
keep the guys updated as we move forward and we
exactly.
have some more concrete things to
Unreal
share.
Engine 5.6,
So
I put money on
These
it.
two amazing things are coming with a patch 035, and that's not everything. We are also preparing some other
JTN,
patches,
you rascal.
before we really like go dark and work on 04.
So yeah, we kind of need to apologize here because we said Dark Knight like
Yeah.
on 3 streams.
Yeah,
We are doing Dark Knight. The issue with Dark Knight is it needs to be polished perfectly.
I'm just going
Yeah.
to just make sure everybody is on the same page. There's not going to be Batman in the game.
All right. What they're talking about is the ability to move your gamma and your contrast to be able to see even at night when they don't intend you to be able to see without NVGs and flashlights and other things. They are currently working on intermediate fixes to keep you from being able to do that, to keep the integrity of the gameplay in place. However, what they keep talking about is when they do implement their main fix, they want it to be a real robust fix to that's hard to exploit and get around. So basically it'll be forcing you to use your NVGs and your flashlights. However, at the same time, before you take that as a negative, at the same time, they're also revamping their weather and their day-night cycles. So it's all being done kind of together, and I like this cautious approach. Change it a little bit. Like this, the first version of this patch was indeed an improvement. And I have no doubt that today's patch should be an improvement. And I like this. I like this openness, and I like this, hey, we're working on it. We're cooking here. We'll let you have what we cook here. We'll let you have what we cooked here. We'll let you have what we cooked here versus this months long, no communication, and you move on to something else. I think that they're doing a great job, and I think they're working hard on their game. And for a $30-something game, I just can't imagine getting more fun than the 300-something hours I've already put into it. Yeah, just my 2 cents.
No.
You're talking about the nights being dark.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. The darker nights
Yeah.
are gonna
Go to
are
the
gonna
config,
be,
yeah, exactly.
are in the works
point.
for quite some times. We, of course, it's a vacation season, so we were delayed by that a little bit. But we wanted the system to be somehow bulletproof, basically. Of course, there's still gonna be.
JTM, you should try the latest drivers on this. It's a game changer.
Probably, but.
Turn your
So
global
far,
illumination down if you
it
need
looks
to.
amazing. We just need to polish it more, do more some more details in rendering, and then we want to release it in the best shape
And what you should get
possible
from this
without,
is they're internally
hotfixing and
testing this.
patching it,
These
basically.
things they're talking about aren't
we strive
mythical
for
things
perfection,
coming.
with
They're
this
done.
thing.
No
They're
Batman,
testing and
no
polishing
cars.
them.
This is not Call of Duty. Yeah, well. Yeah, there's not going to be any of that, any silly dances and stuff like that.
No.
Only the devs are silly here. And the other thing that is coming apart from the night revamp is a health system upgrade. There are going to be some changes connected to the health system, so you can look forward.
Oh, I know what we're talking about, guys.
I mean, I don't think
It's
you will
already
be looking
complicated
forward
enough
to
for
it,
me.
but
Damn.
It is going to be.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. It is going to happen. And there's nothing you can do about it. We're going to have the game be a little bit more high stakes, so that is also connected to that. All right, Jacek. This is not the last time we're speaking.
Jesus,
Yes,
Chris.
I will
You've been
be
threatening
back.
to do that.
You will
It's
be back.
neat
Yes,
to hear
thank
that.
you. And can you please just
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, man, load the experimental, dude. We're going straight to PvP in it.
And we are now.
Mine's already loaded. I'm just waiting to go through the patch notes, and I'm going right into it.
Answer some of the
Live.
community questions here. Spartan is asking.
They give us our full stash back. They give us our money. They give us our vendors.
Are you all gonna open up the Midnight Sapphire hotel rooms or expand the bunker at any point? Yes.
Yeah, hopefully they're not making it more complicated. I hope they're
It's actually
streamlining
gonna
it.
happen in 0-4, I think.
Honestly, I know this would be a hot take, and
Really?
most people who love this game won't agree
Well,
with
I
me.
mean, like, depending.
But a little bit more like Arena Breakout wouldn't hurt my feelings. Just a little easier.
All right, so yes, we're definitely going to be opening up the existing locations while adding new ones.
Existing location, why add a new
Are you
one?
planning? Alien Seeker is asking, are you planning to do some internship in the future? I don't know. I don't think we have a single intern in the company. If you are going to be here working.
Oh, I bet where that rubble's at. Where the rubble's at, and you know it's supposed to go to Fort Nerith, but it don't.
Can you imagine interns like being around here? Just
That's when
like,
we need our
between
short
all the chaos
M4s.
and everything? Yeah, that would be nuts.
10.5-inch barrel
Monsoons
M4
when
with a
Jonathan
little
Orwell is
red
asking,
dot, MBGs down.
They are coming. I cannot tell when exactly. I think that it's possible they're going to be in 0-4. We'll learn more about that. Last question that I need to answer here is from Credart, and that's, can we get more melee weapons? Tired of just Kabar? No. Just,
It's about shooting, man. Shooting. It's about shooting game.
We'll see. It's definitely not a priority, but we definitely hear you. So I cannot promise anything.
Just a PSA announcement
Now,
for
without
my
further ado,
community.
the man.
If they start
legend.
playing the game,
Please welcome.
that's when I'll be in it and going into the game.
Just Jimmy.
Yeah. Hi everybody. Hi. Hello.
Hey man, what's up?
Yeah.
This is not the guy I was talking about earlier, by the way.
This is the man. This is the guy who's clicking all the important buttons and making really cool videos for us. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I would not say it's that important, but it's
Yeah,
nice
it'd be
to watch.
sick. It's gonna be sick,
Yeah,
man.
well, it's definitely nice to watch. Guys, if you have any question for the guy behind the trailer, behind the all the Graze and
Also,
Warfare trailers,
if anybody finds the
feel free
channel
to
and
share
watching
them in the
this, and
chat,
you run into Chris here, Chris is
Barry
a
going to
good person to answer your technical
here for
questions on
us,
this game.
for you to answer. All right, Jimmy. Before we jump into trailer itself, can you tell the folks a little bit more about who you are and what games you worked on?
Oh, is this
Yeah,
just the?
basically about 10 years ago on the college, I was like, my first game development job was at EXPO Games, which is like nearby from. Yeah, but somewhere in the future, probably, hopefully,
Yeah.
it's gonna like taking some B-roll.
Oh, okay. So this is just more of the art direction. Let's look here and there. And by the way, I need to get to where I'm actually doing this myself. All right, yeah, this is the Winds of War trailer. Nothing wrong with that, but that's not what we're here for today, right? We are going to kill our window capture. And we're going to grab our game capture. Bear with me, folks, as we transition. And here we are. All right, everybody kind of knows what I'm gonna do here, right? Yeah, basically call me the gray man, because I am the gray man. I thought I had a little further progression in this. Crimson Shield? No, I didn't wipe it, just did that on its own in beta. Yeah, we won't lose our stuff. No, I'm not wiping. You look, they want us, look at this. They want us to play Lamang so bad, they're giving a $5,000 bonus sign up. I mean, it better not be wiping my character, because I'll uninstall it immediately. This is the beta. Welcome to Great Phone Warphone Early Access, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Everybody that knows me knows I don't want to be playing in the middle of the night, especially until they get all their lighting situations figured out. Hey, Chris or JTM, anybody might still be hanging around. I assume that my audio is doing all right. Let's see what we got here. Welcome to the main. Jesus Christ, I mean, are we starting at 0 here? Let's see what's in our, oh, you know what? We got to make our one little change we got to make. First of all, let's go to graphics. Let's go to DLAA because I'm running 1440p. Let's go to Epic. Apply changes. Let's take global illumination down 1. Wait a minute. Let's not take global illumination down 1. All right, let's take folders down. Shows you what it really looks like. Post-processing down 1. And that's pretty much all I do. Controls, we have to change one of our controls. We have to change 3. Sneak is this button. Shift is that button. And hold breath is this button. And we should be golden. We'll check our quick heals and stuff. Oh, I am frozen. You're right. Give it a second to catch up. Let me check my stats and see if it's me or the game. Maybe because I went to DLAA. Nice catch. Let's see here. Never tried to do that straight from game to like that. So let's reset. See what we got here. Yeah, it's not liking the render input at all right now. We're losing frames in coding lag. Let's take it off DLAA. That's probably what's doing it right here. It doesn't like me being on DLAA, I bet. Let's try that. See what we're back to. That's moving. Let's see about encoding lag to YouTube. I'm looking here, fellas. Seeing what we got here. Yeah, I did lower it a little bit from yesterday because of those issues. I think it started when let me reset this. No, it is just not grabbing that encoder. Stop the recording here. And, oh my God, yeah, 60K. I'm running 60 megabits per second to, yeah, let's see what that does. Let's reset that. I think we just caught up. I think we just caught up, guys. Yeah, when I loaded the game, it did not like that. For some reason, it doubled up on the amount of, it doubled up on the amount of throughput. It was putting almost 70 megabytes per second through YouTube. And I'm sure YouTube bucked. I'm sure they bucked on that. I'm just gonna check my frame drops just one more second. Just bear with me, guys. See what we're putting out here. Yeah, we're at 0% frames drop, 0% rendering lag. 0% encoding lag. Yeah, it was something about firing the game up it did not like. All right, we're golden, I think. Well, let's see what we had to work with, guys. We are a level 1. But that's okay because we got some really good shit. Let's see what our vendors are. Level 4. Level 4. Level 4. Level 4. Level 4. Look at that stash, son. What do they got on us right now? An M2? I like it. I like my M2s. But what I want is a... Don't see what I want right there. All right, what I want is a EMT bag. Let's go to Lab Rat. Let's grab, I think it's this, right? Or is it this? Anyway, let's buy this. And let's set this up like I like to play it. All right. So we're going to have that in there. We're going to have circuit, blood. Why have we just got level 3 bandages? Why would we do that? That seems ridiculous. Vendors. How much money we got? 400,000? First of all, we got a tourniquet. Now, what I personally like to do, this is very similar to what they're doing here, but I use these little bags here. So I'm going to do a 3. And I look at it like this. This is blood loss. This is so I can heal others. And then I'm going to take these 2 bags here. And this is so I can heal others. And I'm gonna get one more of them little bags. Let me see what's in this. All right, sure thing. Oh, okay. Get one more of these. Because I've just gotten to, you know, I don't want to get used to playing away from how I play. What I'm gonna do is take this out. Let's see. Down here is when I might have a quick heal for myself, but I'm also had the stuff I need to heal others. So I'm gonna have a splint. And I'm gonna have the other tourniquet I had. Where did I drop that? Are you serious? Did I already mess it up? Two bloods. Oh, it's right here. My bad. And then I'll leave this slot open. Then, we don't have any keys right now, but assuming we're going to get some. I honestly don't run a gun, but I don't know why I would start with a 2 belt when I can run a 4 in this situation. So, can't even imagine why I'd do that. M2's fine for us to run out in. Originally, I'm going to change the scope on this gun. It's a 3 slot. I can't remember where I get my 4 slots from. And honestly, I don't guess I have been getting 4 slots. There she is. All right. We're good set up, fellas. I know this ain't the funnest thing in the world to watch. Don't worry. We're going to go in there and I'm going to get my ass embarrassed. We'll warm up a little bit and then we'll get after it. I just got to the point where I really don't know how to carry food with me anymore because this gets her done. Leave the nades in there, 'cause it's about what I run. AP 300 blackout. All right, let's see. Wait a minute. What am I missing here? I feel like I'm missing something. Where I buy my damn ammo crates? Hey, what's going on, Sergeant? No, absolutely not. Now, you did just see me have to create a new character, and that was new for this second release of this public beta. There's a little bit of outcry because a lot of people lost progression on the last beta, including myself, and I made comments and video about it. But no, it does not affect your mainline character at all. But what it will do is allow you to use leveled up vendors that you don't normally get to use, gear that you don't normally get to use. But in my opinion, one of the most important things it does is it allows you to run into Nerith. It allows you to run into Sapphire. It allows you to try PvP without any great risk to what you, without gear fear. And I think it's huge. And what it does for them is it puts a load on their service and tests the beta. If you was here a little bit earlier, they kind of went over everything that's coming, everything that's changed in this. There's some pretty big changes in this one, even from the first to the second one. So, no, it does not mess with your mainline character progression at all. So just download it, gear up however you want to gear up, roll out wherever you want to roll out, and just have pure fun. And I encourage people to do this for them so they get the more of us that play this over the weekend, the more data they get to release us a more solid mainline patch next weekend. Oh, no problem. No problem. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for asking. I hate just rolling up into some One thing is, all this space down here, I do this opposite on mine. I move all of my stuff to the bottom, and I operate off of the top. So I'm taking all this down here. For instance, I'm not going to do that on camera right now because nobody wants to watch me do that. I'll do that off screen, and next time I play with this beta, I'll have it all. And the reason why is, as you gather new things, if you're doing and you're moving stuff over, and you're hitting control shit, you know, control mouse and stuff to move things over, this is the space you'll be operating in. So let's see what we got to work with. We got the M4A1 right here. What's the MOA on this? 3.08 MOA. What is the barrel length on this poor little thing? Jesus. What's causing that MOA? Seems a little strange for it to be that bad. Is that saying 10.5? I can't hardly read that font. No, that's the handguard. At any rate, we'll put a little bit better than a hollow sight on there. M2 is perfectly fine. This is perfectly fine. I'm not going to run 30 rounders in a game where I don't have to pay for the damn. First of all, let me unload the ammo out of these because it's probably AP. Yep. I'm not running 30 rounders. One thing I don't want to do, it's not just like, oh, I'm too good to run 30 pounders, or I don't want to get too far off of my main build because I don't want to have a regression when I go back to it, if that makes any sense. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody out there. So I'll sell these back to Gunny. Let me see if he's got any. Nope, he's sold out right now. Damn. Well, maybe we will be. Let me see what I got in my inventory. That's MP7. 32s. 1 hour. Yeah, you know what? Guess we will be running some 30 rounders right now. My bad. I'll have to make a mental note of that. I just hate running that AP like that right now, unless we're getting ready to go straight in there. Let's just buy us a bunch of 8.55. Shit, did I still pull over some? No, here we go, green tips. That's what we wanted. That's fine. We ain't out here to do a bunch of looting. We're out here to do some playing. I will grab one more nade. That's just how I roll. And let's find us something we can put on this gun right here. I got some 1 to 6 voodoos ready, but everybody knows that watches me knows I like the Razor or the 1 to 4. So let's, you know what? Screw it. Let's put a Spectre on it. Just to start off. Hey, cool name, man. There's a Digital Flight Summer. It's up to you, my brother. And welcome right back from Portugal. Awesome. Man, I bet that place is beautiful. I bet that's beautiful. All right, let's look. Let's just grab our typical. Ah, look, everybody's jumped on it and got them too. Dad dang it. All right, that's all right. We're not going to be some whiners. We'll catch it. We'll put some 1x6 voodoo and some 30mm rings. We'll take this off. We will detach that. Actually, I think I got to have that out of my main carrier. That's weird. Oh, wait a minute. These may be blocking it, not sure. I don't use them at any point anyway. Detach. Detach. Now to fit. All right. Everybody knows what's coming next. I like how when you click it here now, or I thought it did just then, it was showing you everything that was compatible with it here. So Ultima, that's nice. What is that? SD. Oh, 762, my bad. How about we go with what we know? Just go over here to the vendor. We can use any M4A1 to see what's compatible with it. That's a trick I use. So M4A1, we see what's compatible in our stock, but also over here. So then you would find the suppressor mount. So, all right, so them two will work together, right? Them two will work together, but it has different. See, this is out of stock. RC1's what we wanted. So pretty sure that will work, right? So let's buy that. Let's buy that. Let's get over here to character. Select our gun. We're going to take the flash hider that's on there off. I know what a flash hider is, guys. It's just hard for me to see. It's very hard for me to see that writing. Also, since I didn't sort earlier, resort that after I packed it up, I can't easily see what's working together with each other. Actually, you can do it this way. Put them two together and then pull it on there. Is that a shift? Anyway, we're going to run it like that because we need to get out in the field, for God's sakes. We got a 1 to 6 variable. I prefer the razor. This will probably work just fine. Make sure our controls are half-ass right. I think we got what we need, guys. Much love here from America too. If anybody is around still watching, How's the audio sound to the video? Because I've been working on that quite a bit last week. Let's go to task. First recon. Step to all this. What I'm fixing to do right now is I'm fixing to fly down and warm up. I'm gonna fly in here. One of my viewers actually suggested I should try to take this crash site from down here, which is absolutely fine. I do not disagree with that at all. You know what? Let's do it different today. Let's drop in here, walk across here, and try to take that up from there. And then we'll go through Sawmill. Although I don't have a Sawmill key, so we have to be looking for keys. Thanks, man. I appreciate you taking the time to say that. So let's just do that.
Roger. Raven is in the air and heading to base camp. This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds. Raven here. Ready to head out.
We're gonna do one little tweak to Steam while we got this
We're
up.
moving out. We're getting close. 1 minute.
That frames per second, the second one from the left, that is, I thought you'd be able to see that. I'll work on that. That's our 1% lows, and we're in the 80s right now.
Get ready. 30 seconds.
That's why it's so smooth, even on the helicopter. That's some beautiful Lamaine weather today. So let's jump in here and see how it works. One good thing about jumping in this area is walking from the plane over to Sawmill. We'll get a real good idea about this vegetation and undergrowth. How well they did with collision avoidance. Never actually dropped in from here before, so a friend of mine gave me a good tip. If you got to cross a river, and especially if you're in a hurry, go with the current like this downstream, and you won't lose as much stamina. So in the dev talk, they had the logs and stuff solved. They're going to work, and obviously you should be able to just walk over that. But they're going to work on smaller rocks and I think little snags and branches like that next. I'll show you what they did fix though. Yeah, if I can find something. We're out by the road, and oftentimes there is somebody here, so we have to be a little careful. Honestly, guys, I kind of hate the voodoo. I gotta remember, this is a 30 times, 30 rounder. I'm so been running 60 rounders a long time. Is it just me, or did that look like a guy? All right, my bad. That was a guy, for God's sakes. Somebody's tearing Yeah. Hey, where's the guy down there? Ooh, this gun is hard to handle. I need to put a different foregrip on it. Hard for follow-ups. Jesus. I am looking, well, I'll take that, but I am looking for keys. We're never gonna do sawmill, we gotta get some keys. Also gotta remember that, as I've been saying, I have to remember my bullets. To honor the wishes of my viewer, he said go in by the big billboard and it's easier to take the plane. We're gonna try that. Absolutely gonna try that, because you know what I ain't? Stubborn. I may not have a lot of skill, but I ain't stubborn, and I meant to leave these in my stash. Actually, I meant to sell them because I won't use them again. But we'll go to Crusader and jump some of that stuff off. Is there a hidden stash in the ground there? Nope. All right, let's take a look. Planes up here. We got pretty weather, but it's pretty windy today. I love that they're working on the weather systems. Man, I figure honestly, just about everything you said in your dev talk this morning, oh, I guess it was from yesterday. I appreciate what you're cooking on, man. Hey, looking right at me. Usually are 4, sometimes maybe 5. Well, I don't see you, mother rocker. Oh, he's right behind that truck. Okay. Sensitivity seems a little weird. We'll figure it out. There we go. We should be good to go now. Surely. I do gotta agree with him. It's easier than long tracking it in there. All right, let's go over here and check the loot. I got some loot, guys. Let's also cycle mags too. All right, just making sure. Nobody panic. Now, if the cop wasn't taken, we'd be headed straight to that cop. You see that log right there? That would have hung us up in the pass. Right over it. Right over it. Man, always check you guys. Always check you guys. I'm telling you, I don't know how many times I've come behind people and found high value items on regular old guys like this. We got good gear, but let's just see what's in here. That combination is in there a lot. What's in the ammo? Not bad if we were using the sniper. See what he's got. Also not bad. You know what? I'm gonna grab that and take it over there. I'm gonna eat that. Might as well take the 30 because can't get 60s right now. All right. That's the thing gonna hurt my feelings worse. Is if I can't get my 60s. So I'm gonna detach this T1. T1's good for YBL with night vision. Detach the grip. That's fine. I want to go look at that site picture again over here. Not bad. I'm running what they gave me right now. We'll go over here. Let's go over here to Crusader and dump some of this stuff off, and then we'll run in the sawmill. Who knows? Might even have something in the PMC box at Crusader. This gun feels a little bit jerky. I may try to see if I can get a little better foregrip on this, or go move it back to semi-auto. One of the two. Look, she's not cracked. Let's move some stuff over. Woo, I can't wait to change this off air. Thank you, DWFT Jimmy, for that tip. I didn't realize how much it was helping my life until I didn't have it anymore. $1,700, that'll buy some bullets, right? Wouldn't you say, guys? Help us start to recoup some of what we just spent earlier. Okay, we threw one nade. We already had a voodoo. I see that we didn't have a razor. Let's check that again. How long has Gunny got? 49 minutes, Jesus. What about Banshee? 18 minutes. Let's go through Sawmill and maybe we can walk out to Aquila. Is Aquila taken? Aquila's not taken, so we'd have to fight our way in. We want to make sure we got a decent amount of meds with us. What do we got here? Normally I would keep that for sure. Oh, we got us a little 300. Little 300 blackout. What did they give us? What did Madfinger give us? Madfinger give us an MCX? They sure did. Let's compare. This one seems a little more decked out. SIG. What's the barrel length? There's a voodoo one to 600. They love their voodoos, don't they? Not what I meant to do. I can barely see. 16-inch barrel, suppress. MOA is under one. Actually pretty good for a 300 blackout in this game. .675. That's more of a tight barrel. We are not going to sell that, because we are probably going to use that later. And this, one of the reasons why I'm not using the new guns I've gotten yet is I want to get a feel for the patch. So I want to almost go A to B, if that makes any sense. What kind of weapon attachments we got? Recoil control plus 9. Let's look and see what we can do about our gun. Plus 22 with that one. Recoil control is plus 12. I'm looking at the handling too, don't worry, I'm looking at it. I just got a specific thing in mind. A friend of mine built me a gun yesterday that was perfect for short automatic burst rounds. Plus 5, okay. I think what about stocks? Anyway, I don't care how it breaks up the gun. 22 minus and minus. Let's look at our gun again. Bring it over here. You know what? I'm gonna run it just like it is for a couple more rounds. Actually, hold on. What is this grip? I don't give a shit about durability. Come on, man. What's bad she got? I always forget. The hell with all that. I really want to shift on it anyway. That's a plus everything. Okay, 5, not bad. Looking for that's okay. We're all right. We're all right. We're gonna run it. Run it as is. What I am gonna do, we might need them night sights later, is bring in even more ammo in. What the hell? These aren't stacks of 60? That alone will help. We're gonna want plenty of that where we're going. Let's go hit Sawmill with no keys. See what we can do. No, but this is the beta patch and he's not here, so we'll try to figure that out even in the beta patch. I believe yesterday he was at Westmore, but I could be mistaken. Look, running through this. What a nightmare this used to be with all the logs and stuff. This new beta patch, it's huge, huge in that area, in that regard. So sure, maybe you shouldn't be able to walk right over that, but maybe that, you know. Maybe you shouldn't be able to walk over that, but maybe that. They're working on it though, they're cooking. They literally said they were cooking. Yeah, my understanding is, well, see, I've heard them say that it's changed every Tuesday. I've heard people say it's changed every 3 or 4 days. I don't have my vulture leveled up. In fact, my friend that helped me play this, see, this used to would have hung you up and you walk right over it. He was trying to level up his vulture, so I was literally giving him all of my high value loot. So I have very little experience with vulture. I do know this, that even at level 1, how about this? Interestingly enough, I see a lot of my own guns in there for sale. Wonder where you got those. Off me. Rascal. So there's a little flip side, turns out, to asking them to give us our, you know, basically our unlimited stash vendors and all that. The flip side is my previous version on the beta, I had worked myself up and got a bunch of keys, and I think I was maybe 11 or 12 on that beta. And I just started over at 1. So on the flip side, they gave us all the guns and weapons, but we don't have any keys. On the flip side of that is, what do we really need them for? Because we've got all the gears and guns we could possibly want. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of those come from me getting killed. I notice when I'm getting killed a lot, he has a pretty good supply. It's just my way of making a joke. I'm gonna take this back down to single shot. See if I can control it. You know what? Let me check my control, because that was changed. Might be the resolution change too. What do you know? Nobody's been through here. Thought I seen one walking. Yeah, here we go. I play with a controller. I'm left-handed, so I look with my left stick, move with my right. Can be a bit of a nightmare. You see how I was going to try to like lead him, and he stopped right when I was going to lead him? It's almost like they know you're looking at them. I'm not griping about it. I mean, it just adds another complexity to the game. Before shit gets too wild, let's just make sure we're topped off. Was that somebody shooting at us? Please, Madfinger, you are really cooking. Will you please work on the binaural audio engine so we can tell? I've got a 55mm driver, fully Atmos certified headphones on, and I can't tell where shit's coming from. checking to make sure y'all didn't have any questions. Again, we're playing on the experimental 0.3.4.0 number 2 patch. This will be on all weekend through to Monday before it goes mainline. You got collision avoidance. You got the weather system is a big area of work. That's actually a decent shot. I'll take that. Looking for keys. That's why I'm looting these guys. Looking for keys. Probably won't get any around this side. Probably have to get around to the front and really work the place through. Either somebody else is here or somebody's seeing me right at the edge of their availability to shoot me. Let's check, see if they're the same plan. Nope. So either somebody sees me that I don't see, or another team, another faction is coming through Sawmill. Either way is not good for us, 'cause we want the keys, right? There was one closer to us I better worry about. I tried to snipe his head. Yeah, I remember to change mags more often. I'm used to my 60s. That could get us killed pretty quick. Like, you see what I just did there? Even though I wasn't on him, I started shooting. That actually wasn't a panic. You start putting some bullets their way, and it'll affect their accuracy too. To freeze them up and lock them. Them shotguns, man, you gotta be careful with them shotguns. They will tear you up, son. Look at that headshot. That's a pretty good shot, headshot from that distance. Into here, see what we got. That's what we needed. That's what we've been needing. I'm gonna take the money up out of here. It's less important to me than keys right now, and I should have brought a key pouch, I know. But we just want to get in and play it. I'm excited. Y'all excited. Everybody's excited. Look down the hill. Let's take him. Damn it. I was trying to let him walk into it. That's the same key? Office key? Yep. Two of the same key. Superb. Just kidding. Not real thrilled about that. Mag check. 20's fine. On this section. Make sure nobody come up behind right there. Then we'll go down and loot this other guy. We're gonna look back on the logs here. In Sawmill, it's not the guy you see that kills you, it's the guy you don't see that generally kill you. Look at there. High loot item. Take it. I know it's an experimental, I get it, but hey, we gotta play like we would normally play until we get a little riskier here in a little bit. We're gonna warm up, we're gonna get us a little bit of a loadout, and then we're gonna get after it. I'm gonna go over to PvP. Headshot, headshot, headshot. All right, see, I don't know where that came from. And I understand that wind's a modifier for me too, but I'd really like to be able to tell where I'm getting shot from. Hopefully it was that guy. We'll have to expose ourselves a little bit to see, right? Try not to let me forget where we melted those other guys at, okay, guys? We're gonna bend down right here, which is a sure way of getting shot. And look for keys. If you ever want to entice an AI to move out of their cover, loot somebody, or whoa, that sounds pretty damn close. Oh yeah, here we go. Boom, nice shot, old man. I do say so myself on that one. Not so much a nice shot, but just good acquisition. I thought that might be somebody. Yeah, loot a body or try to heal yourself if you want to attract AI. That wasn't the right key. Who's shooting me now? Oh, as you see, standing up also does it. Now that sounded like a Mosin. We gotta be careful about that. Is he just right here through the bushes? Yep. See, I didn't see him. I just going off the sound. Gotta remember, we gotta cycle our mags. We gotta keep our mag integrity there. We don't have as much as we're used to. We'll move across. I thought we took a guy out somewhere right around this area here. All right. Gotta be careful because sometimes you can pull one around that corner. Just checking for keys, y'all, as we work in. Just checking for keys. Let's look long. Let's look long. Let's look deep. Let's look in the shadows. Look long. Look long. Look long. Still risky to loot somebody this in the open, but we're going to. Because we need keys. Let's work around the back where we've already killed people. We got a little more shut. Now, do we have some more cover here? Yeah, we do. But they're liable to push in on you quicker too. So it's a, you know, is it glass half full or glass half empty? I'll let you be the judge. No. Go ahead and eat that. I thought we had one more walk in on us. Didn't we have one more down at the end here? Y'all gotta help me now. My memory's slipping. That's one of the reasons why I play video games. I'm trying to stave off that early onset dementia. There we go. Thought we had one just around this corner. I could have swore we killed two up through here. Maybe we didn't. It's okay, they all gonna get it. Or I'm gonna get it. Somebody gonna get it. No, I don't want any of that. See what's in this locker up here. Checking for AI that's been pulled in. By pulled in, the way I look at it is we are, and what we do is like a magnet. Isn't that Mosin worth more money? Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean? Situational awareness, son. I didn't have it, and I paid for it. Let's see what ate that. Or cranium ate that. I get it. I understand. Haha. We in trouble, buddy. We need to pick up a damn. We need the key to that. We need a vest. Hell, at this point, I could probably pick up one of the commanders and be in better shape. See, we sucked him in with our looting. That's exactly what I was trying to illustrate. I know y'all are laughing because that scared the shit out of me. That scared the absolute shit out of me. I damn near want to put that on if I had a carrier, a chest rig. We won't be able to take that again. My God, we got 3 of the same key. Give me a break. We're gonna peek around here. I know there's a bunch up in there. Need some stuff to sell. We're just going. I don't know why I'm getting this stuff. I'm probably not going to use. I know this. Let's turn this giggle switch on because we're fixing it a little tighter in here. Try not to burn them arms out while I'm looking. Yeah, I hear him. I hear him. Actually, too, I want to move this up here because if I do get killed, there's no point in holding multiple of the same key. They're right outside the door there, ain't they? Didn't think they were that close, but I knew somebody was close. All right, this is super risky. But I want that key. I want some keys, man. Damn it. Pressing now. Yep, what'd I tell you? Super risky. What's in this? Wait a minute. No. No, thank you. Not desperate enough for that yet. I may get there, but not yet. Hey, you just gonna get your ass lit up and then just keep shooting me. Love how they're just shooting me. No, I'm behind wood and just trying to shoot through the wood. It's awesome. There's some blood. It's probably still dangerous. You have to be careful. Should be one way, way, way out there unless we pulled him in. Nope, I didn't want to check that. I wanted to reload it. I'm not even taking the money. I just wanted to check that key. I'm gonna work my way, the rest of my way through here just to make sure. We can do some missions right here. I've actually seen high value loot right here. What was that? Probably gonna need that before it's over with. We'll look across into this other office building. Don't necessarily have to have a key, and there is a chance of getting something there. Move, dude, move. Did y'all see where that came from? Because I didn't. I'm not going back around that same corner because he already has him pegged there. He's probably going to be closer than I think he is. What usually happens to me. Instead of farther. There he is. Yeah, just settle on down to look at something, see what happens. Where was I, guys? My chest rig is gone now. We can't. Just feel like we're flanked. Feel like we were flanked left a little bit there. How about y'all? That went right over our head. All right, there we go. That should be it. My God. Nope, it's not. We're down. We're by ourselves. We're gonna skip coma. We'll respawn a Crusader. I'll show you what I do in a situation like this. Now, obviously, I'm gonna move some of this high loot shit over here. Situation like this, I'm not gonna do what I'd normally do if I had all these guns in here. I would normally grab a basic yes, a basic, usually not even a basic helmet. What I am gonna do, no, actually, I'm gonna delete this because we know that my carrier's already messed up. So I'm gonna buy this RPC, but normally I wouldn't buy that. I'm gonna buy that, and then I'll come over here to Gunny, and I'll grab a cheap shotgun, and I'll buy some shells. 15 or 20. Something I can toss. And then I'll just take the hell out. We know that our plate carrier is already tore to pieces. So we don't gain a whole lot by not just running an RPC. The gun, just toss it. The bullets, you don't even have to have mags for. I will, since I bought that carrier. Grab another stack just to make sure I can get out of there. And I'll grab and I'm just setting the hell out. Actually, on a situation like this, I might would run one gray tape. Because some of those early kills, we've taken our time. They may be starting to cook off in there. Because we know all we got to do is clear one or two more to get to our gear, right? So normally I'd run like a commander, just in case I get shot from angle I can't tell. You know, this is something when I'm by myself. The cheapest shotgun and a few shells. Go get my shit back. We know that our plate carrier is completely destroyed. It was down to 40-something% before I got shot the last time. So in this case, we'll run out with an RPC and then we'll just keep that on for now till we finish out everything. Still take a little bit of finesse because I'm gonna approach kind of toward the back. I'm not gonna come through the front. See if I can get up on that body, but man, did I die in the open. Actually, while I'm holding run on this, yeah, man, did I die in the open just then. See, this is where the new patch, not hanging you up on every little stump and log in this, like that right there. I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it. Grandpa likey. You want to have something. Yeah, sure, I could have run here, got up close, left one of the, got one of the guns that I know that I left behind on some of these guys, but you just never know, man. When you work a big area like Sawmill, when somebody else is going to pop in, had pulled around that you didn't know and you didn't see. Yeah, I mean, I already made it where there would be guns right there. I get it. I'm just showing you what I generally do. Yeah, I could have pulled one of their commanders off of them. I understand. I do understand that. Trust me. Thought I could mantle that. Why can't I mantle that? Swore I could mantle that. I know I can mantle it from the other side. There must be something there. My memory's just failing me. No damn ladder. All right. Yep. See? That dude right there seen us. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't get up here and try to take this dude on, but I'm going to just because. Kind of show you what I'm talking about there. Hell, that might have been the dude that killed us. Who knows? That's not me. I'm sure I'm the one laying in front of the other guy over there. Should not run. Because I just aggroed everybody in the damn vicinity doing that. Yep, I know I don't have room for all that. It's okay. Here, drop this, we'll drop this. Pull our gun over. Since we got a big safe, we can do that. This is about survival. M2 was shot. Definitely keeping them nods. I can make enough room if I want to save that helmet, I think. Right? One thing, I could use that. Put this here. Drop that back down in there and drop this over. That may have been our last guy anyway. Who knows? I think we'd already checked him, but we'll check again. Got 19. Oh yeah, something else you can do to attract AI to you is drink. I'm gonna romp in this building. Yeah, I'll go check them too. I was really hoping that I had to buy nothing. I was hoping to find something in here, you know, worth it. But we didn't. So far. Type 51 we don't have room for. I almost want to drop that. It's a plenty of grenades, don't we? Should have used more of them, shouldn't we? Let's check these guys here. That we're down. Have a key. Have a key. No keys. What we got here? It's the same one? Nope, toilet key. That's a mission key. Won't do shit for us right now. That is unfortunate. Oh, we got one in here. All right, that's fine. Maybe he has a key on him. Maybe there's more than one of them in there. Oh, looky here. Looky here, people. This was the holy grail of what we were looking for right here. Actually, I think that's what we were looking for. Office storage room key. Now we're golden. We could have replaced our quads too. I mean, if I took a kilo, I could fight my way back in here and do it again. What we want to see is if it opens this. This is where the good stuff is. What have we got in here? That's some money. MP7 suppressor. I probably should make room for that. And more importantly, please be a phantom in this. And there he is. All right. What we'll do is see if we just hadn't took that last round of bullets. See how good that would have worked out for us? We'll drop this. Put this on. This is what we were looking for. I hear you, Viper. I hear you if you're watching. I can already hear the I told you so's. I told you so, old man. Yep, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah. We went up in gear. I would like to figure out a way to carry that, but I'm not going to. So, gotcha. I was actually looking at that belt. I was eyeballing the shit out of that belt. Trying to see if there's anything I want. Well, I have 2 office keys now. In fact, with the money down here, nade down here, I don't need 3 office keys. I could damn near, well, I need 4. I could damn near make that happen. The Type 2. Oh yeah, forget the tactical, yeah. Yeah, I forget, yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah, because I bought that one. Man, this would have worked out just like I wanted it to if I hadn't lost my original plate carrier in the process. But still, I'll trade an RPC for a Phantom any day. Now, let's finish this on out and take a kilo. In fact, I don't need that. Can I make enough room to pick his headset up so I got a spare? Some people swear by that. Swear by that headset. What the hell is that? And how did those things get thrown way out there? Okay, never mind. This gun ain't as snappy as the one you built for me, Chris. You know what though? I by God want to run out the end of this thing, cause I deserve it. Damn, 2 of them. All right. Oh, sure thing. The main thing, guys, here's the main thing. Let's think about this rationally for a second. What did we really, really need? We needed to grab the keys so we can do this again. We had to kill all these people and we eventually grabbed the keys. We died. We recovered ourselves. We didn't really die. We was in a coma. We were just by ourselves, so we died. And we upgraded from the best thing that the game gave us, the best thing you can buy in game, to a Phantom. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah. I got you. You don't have to explain no more. I remember. Rising pays attention to his people. If I forget, it's just my brain. It's not that I don't care. Look. They're back spawned in already. Who's shooting me from where? It's pissing me off, dude. It makes me want to go back down there and kill their ass. I know that's not the... You know what? I bet they're by that, excavator. You know where them dead bodies are? Always seems to be one son of a bitch that tries to jump you there as you're coming out. Like right there. Let's see. I'm I'm gonna make me a 1 MOA M4. There he is. Yep, see, I told you. That dude, if we had cut through there where I was originally gonna cut and been in a hurry, we would have rounded this corner right here and that dude would have lit us the hell up. That's exactly what would have happened. Hey, we ain't out of this yet. We gotta take a kilo. Which weirdly I have a problem with at times. So there's you a good, perfect example. You got your loot, you got your keys, you got your Phantom. You done cleared Sawmill. You just make a dash for that LZ or a dash for a kilo. You come around them logs and that dude be mag dumping your ass from the bushes. Perfect example. I'm mad right now, Chris, because I'm used to my 60s. I ain't got no 60s. Check something here right quick. Maybe too heavy to jump up that. I want to see if I could though. This is dangerous how I'm doing this. I generally come from the other side, but I just thought this might be fun because there's even a tower up there. I just want to see what that looked like, see if I had an angle. I don't. Or I didn't want to stick around there long enough to find out, I'll put it that way. I generally take this completely from the other side. Right there, here we go. That should work some this way. I'm gonna drop that. Reload. Come off sneak. Force them around. I'm gonna come off so I have a little better eye relief. See if they're flanking out on me or flanking tight. I bet they're flanking tight based on what I just heard. Yeah, just rush me, huh? Okay. Like your style. Slightly pissed about it, but I like your style. Usually one more. You're a little jackass, dude. Flush him out. Too much underbrush. I like to hide up in that shit right there too. This was a terrible place for me to run around the corner at. Absolutely terrible. Yes, I got him.
Objective secured. Aquila is under
Just
our
note to
control.
yourself, I usually go up there and I can usually bait them to come around that corner there. Much less chance of dying than what I just did. Next time I run my stream, I'll have my items moved around to sort through easier. For our loot runs. Wait, what suppressor was that? Oh, MP7, I don't want it. Saving that for us. I'll get a key wallet. Next time we'll start our key collection. Not bad. We picked up a Phantom. We had to buy an RPC to get our shit back. We could sell that, but all in all, not a bad first run on the new patch. And also, all in all, not a bad job, Madfinger. Thank you very much. See, Handshake has us some tasks. We may go back through the tasks, starting over from the beginning. When I take a cop, I'll loot every damn bit of everything that's on these dudes if I got a decent backpack on. I collect every dime of it. See what I mean? Jimmy, that was such a good idea that you showed me. Such a good idea to move my inventory around. I'll show you that on my next deployment, next video. Yeah, I get it all. Selling all this shit. I mean, yeah, he was the furthest one up. That's right. I sell it all. I'm paying for my damn bullets. Look at here. Looky here what he had in his case. That's why you loot everybody. If I'd have took that cop safely undeployed, look what would have happened. High value loot item would have just been gone. No. I thought I was on turncoat. Another $1,200. See, now we're way in the positive. Perfect example. I told y'all at the beginning of the stream. Loot everybody. My friends even make fun of me because I loot everybody. Loot them all. Loot every damn one of them everywhere that you can. Make myself some more room here, Jesus. Oh, didn't want to put that up there. I did that on accident, sorry. Want that bull crap up there. Don't forget our pistol too. Wait a minute. Oh, my bad. Now we're looking down there in the $4,000 range on that run. Plus, we gained a Phantom. I will sort this inventory out before I go live again. Do not worry about that. You won't be sitting through that again, I promise. We're back where we started even after we bought everything. All right, guys. Let's say Old Man Rising level 50, probably because of all this. All right, appreciate anybody that dropped in, man. As you see, the new beta's running pretty good. We'll probably jump back on here in a couple hours or so. Run some more dangerous missions. We ran through Sawmill. We ran through the Plane, Crusader. We got a good example of how to get your gear back. A good example of why you loot everyone that you can. Take the time to loot everyone that you can. And a good example of just some of the improvements in the games. The dev video was informative. This is the second round for 0.3.4.0 number 2. It'll run through the weekend till Monday, and hopefully we'll have a better patch next week for it. Also, some exciting new features coming up in the 0.3.5.0 with new game engine features and things of that nature. So hopefully you found it informative, a little bit of fun, or just chill hanging out with the old man, and come on back, give me a like, subscribe, and share. I'd appreciate it. And I'll either see you on here, see you in game, or see you on social media. Y'all have a good week. Rising out.